Anyway, and with that, we're going to go ahead and start the meeting at, what time is it? 6:01. And you want to do the invocation, Sammy? Okay, we're going to do the invocation, then the Pledge of Allegiance.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, for the many blessings you bring upon us. And Lord, just be with us now as we conduct the business of our city, and help us to do always the best thing for our citizens in our town. In Jesus' name, amen.
I pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, goodness. Okay, so with that, do we have any citizens' comments? Okay. So the regular session is consider and take possible action to approve the meeting minutes for November 13th. Did y'all review those?
Yes.
Okay,
I make a motion that we approve the minutes.
okay, got
I'll
a motion?
second that.
Got first and second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. And the next one is the update on 221 Yellowstone has been demolished and property cleaned.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I'd like to thank the committee for coming out on your volunteer time. Again, my name is Reggie Harris. I'm the building official for the city of Freeport. I would like to start with an update to the board for the update for 221 Yellowstone. I would like to start off with the item summary. The building official finds that the property located at 221 Yellowstone has been brought into compliance and with applicable codes and ordinances, as the owner has fully demolished the structure that was previously determined to be a dangerous building. Background information: multiple notices were provided to the property owner of 221 Yellowstone, and several discussions were conducted with the new owner. What actually happened was when the first order was put in place, the original owner had sold the property. So the current owner really had inherited that order for the 221 Yellowstone property. The owner was instructed to secure the structure, which was verified as completed on October the 3rd of 2025, prior to sequentially demolishing that brought the property into compliance. Special consideration: the property is located within the incorporated limits of the city of Freeport and is therefore subject to all applicable city and zoning ordinances. Finance impact: there is no financial impact to the city associated with this request. Staff recommendation: the city has issued multiple notices to the property owner of the 221 Yellowstone and conducted several discussions with the owner regarding unsafe conditions of the property. The property owner was directed to secure the structure, which was completed on October the 3rd of 2025. Thereafter, the owner demolished the structure, bringing the property into compliance with all applicable codes and ordinances. We ask that the board finds the property no longer meets the definition of a dangerous building, and pursuant to the Texas Local Government Code 214-.001 and all applicable ordinances. Is our recommendation.
I would move that we
But-
accept that it's no longer a dangerous building. I'm sorry.
Yes, ma'am, it's no longer a dangerous structure. They have actually removed the slab. I just, about 15 minutes ago, just went and verified it again. There's no high grass, no weeds. The lot is taken care of well, and the slab has been removed.
Okay. Okay, so we're on public hearing. Is there nobody here in the audience that has any comments or concerns? Nope. Okay, with that being said, I guess now we can take your motion. Sammy first, to remove it off the list. Do I have a second? Mark?
I'll second it.
Margaret. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. Okay, there we go. Okay, moving to item number 3, discuss and determine to do a reverse order of dangerous structure for 922 West 12th, legal description, Southview Garden, Freeport, Block 8, Lot 20, property ID 251569. Discuss, huh? No, we did 2.
No, we just did the Yellowstone address.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
This
Yeah.
is the West 12th Street.
Yes, exactly.
ma'am.
This is
Yeah,
what's,
yeah, so the item summary, if you would, the city's issued multiple notice to the property owner of the 922 West 12th Street and conducted several discussions regarding unsafe conditions of the property. The property subsequently received a demolition order from the Board of Adjustments. Shortly thereafter, the property was sold to an investment group. The new owner rehabbed the structure, bringing the property into compliance with all applicable codes and ordinances. The board finds that the property is no longer, we ask that the board no longer meets the definition of a dangerous structure, again pursuant to Texas Local Government Code 214.001 and applicable local ordinances and zoning. Again, the background information is that the property, again, was defined as a dangerous building to previous owner. That's when an investor came and actually purchased the property and ended up rehabbing it. Also, part of that rehab process, all permits were pulled. They had engineering drawings, met the Texas Department of Insurance inspections, received a full rehab, and again, came to full compliance under our zoning and our ordinance codes and all ICC standards. The staff recommendation is that the board finds the property to no longer meet the definition of a dangerous building according to Texas Local Government Code 214.001 and all applicable local ordinances and zoning regulations.
any discussion on that particular, on that 922 West 12th? No?
I would like to add, this is
Is it-
our goal. We have somebody want to comment?
No, I didn't know. I thought-
Sorry. This is our goal, is to get these properties rehabbed and back on tax roll. Again, anytime that we have the ability to work with builders, investors, to turn these properties, dilapidated properties around, that's exactly what we were wanting to do. So again, good work to my inspectors for the city of Freeport with staying on them and gaining compliance, one with the demolition and one with the rehab.
That being said, I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing, and then we're going to take action. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, Kenny, to remove it off the list?
I'll second.
Second, Tom. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Next item, discuss and determination to repair or remove the structure, slab, and accessory structures at 1222 West 10th. Legal description, Victory, Freeport, Block 2, Lot 15, property ID 262438. Discussion.
All right, thank you. So the item summary, the property located at 1222 West 10th Street is subject to a prior order issued by the Board of Adjustments requiring the demolition of the structure to grade. While the primary structure has been demolished, the concrete slab and foundation remains, and 2 accessory structures are still on site. Because the order expressly required demolition to grade, the presence of the remaining slab and structures constitute incomplete compliance. According to the board's order, it has not been fully satisfied. The property remains in violation until the slab is removed and the site is restored to grade in accordance with the original order, including the 2 accessory buildings.
Yeah.
A little background information, property located at 1222 West 12 is subject to a prior board order of adjustments requiring structure to be demolished to grade. The primary structure has been demolished, however, concrete slab, foundation, accessories remain. The property owner has previously notified and provided adequate time to remove the remaining slab and accessory structures. In order to comply fully, the board order, despite the opportunity, the slab and accessory structures has not been removed. As a result of the board's order, remains unsatisfied, and the property continues to be a violation due to incomplete demolition. Special consideration, the subject property is located within the incorporated limits of the city of Freeport and is therefore subject to all applicable city zoning regulations and adopted ordinances. The property is zoned a residential R2. The surrounding area is developed with residential uses, including residential structures located adjacent. The continued presence of the remaining concrete slab and accessory structures following the order of demolition is not consistent with a complete demolition to grade and does not meet the city's minimum standard for compliant and properly maintained lot within the R2 district. I can also make the statement that, again, I visited the property this afternoon, and there is some concern with the two structures that remain on the property besides the slab. There is an old car in the back of the property. All the windows are busted out. There is a school within one block of the property, which again allows kids and children, it's a pathway for small children to walk to school. So we all know what the possibilities can happen with the structure still being maintained open and vacant. So the staff's recommendation, based on continued and non-compliance with the prior board order, city staff recommends that the board reaffirm the requirement that the property be demolished to grade, removal of accessory buildings, and establish definite compliance and deadlines. Specifically, the staff recommends that the board order will follow recommendation. Within 30 days, the board's action, the property owner shall obtain all required bids and secure all necessary permits for the removal of the remaining slab and foundation and securing of the building. Within 60 days of the board's action, the property owner shall complete removal of the remaining slab and restore the site to grade, leaving the lot in a safe, clean, and properly maintained condition consistent with city ordinances and zoning requirements. So there's a lot of history here on this property. I know that before me, the previous building official, and I know the board has heard this property come before you a number of times. I know there's been deadlines and given extensions to do so. One of the reasons why we put this back on the agenda, it's real specific when you're in the Texas Local Government Code. It states that part of our notification that we give the property owner an opportunity to come before the board with a plan of action. Yep. Meaning they have to be here tonight. They are here. They are here tonight, but it specifically states that they need to have a plan of action to do something. For as the city stands, again, we're open to working with anyone, but we must see progress. And so again, it's spelled out in Texas Local Government Code that if they are here, they are present, then they will have a plan of action to present to the board. When they present that plan, again, it's our job, my job, to make sure that I update the board in the next meeting, or is there any progress being made? That's all I have for the city.
Do I have any discussion?
Well, I want to ask you.
Oh, hold on. Go ahead, Kenny.
Well, I want to ask you, have you talked to them and seen the plan?
No, sir. I have spoke with the owners of the property. when I first came in. They did ask for more time. They said that, stated to me that they do understand that the slabs still remain and that they were going to get some funds together, get some bids together to bring back, to show me the bids. I will say that I don't recall receiving an actual written bid from the property owners. Now, that doesn't mean that Miss Patty, again, who's our inspector, I know she's worked with them very close. Now, she may have something, but hasn't been anything presented to me in the way of a plan.
Okay. Would y'all like to comment,
Oh, yeah.
please?
I am his advocate, so I will tell you what's going on with that.
Who-
Thank you for that.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Margaret Matthews
Margaret.
Yeah, so Miss Margaret, if you don't mind, she,
is like,
yeah, she
his
speaks.
advocate.
Yeah, advocate, she speaks
Come on,
for
sweetie,
him,
come up
so.
here. He has a little bit of dementia, so I'm kind of like helping him navigate this. We immediately went and got the structure demolished, okay? That cost like $4,000, okay? Now we're trying to get funds together to remove the slabs. Also, the two buildings were already inspected, and they were said that they were solid, that they did not need to be torn down. They need to be repaired. There's no structural fluctuation there. So I've already taken a bid from Raleigh Manning, whatever that, Manning? Raleigh Manning, anyway, with the Freeport Haven. And this is what they do, they help senior citizens repair their property, okay? He's already looked at and told us what we have to have, what we've got to do, replace a lot of rotten wood, we've got to paint it, and that's all he can do as far as the buildings go. But the concrete has to be taken up by somebody else. So what he's asking the board is for 90 more days to try to get this into subjection. Because it costs money, y'all. We just can't go out there and flick our finger and have it done. And he is retired on fixed income.
Right, and I am also a veteran. I served this country. And what I'm getting from y'all is a bunch of feedback. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. On that topic, okay. Y'all want me to tear it down, okay? I got
Reggie,
two things. Y'all
Reggie.
want me to tear it down?
I'm
Can't
sorry,
afford
I
to
can't
tear
hear
it
you.
down. Oh, okay.
You speak-
I'm sorry,
First
we
of all,
can't
could
hear you.
Pronounce his name for the record, please.
Linnell
No, Connolly.
Connolly.
Connolly, Connolly, Connerly.
Okay. And Raleigh Manning or Manderson, you know Raleigh.
You talking about Manny
Yeah.
Rollison?
Yes.
He's helping you?
He's on the Freeport Haven. There's a group of guys that gets together and help do senior citizens work. He's got a corporation, it's called Freeport Haven.
The first time I've heard of him, but thank you.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Anyway, he's given us a bid for us repairing the two buildings. They're structurally sound. We've had two people come in and look at them. They're structurally sound, but the outside is not a good looking, facade. It looks bad.
So it's just somebody that's come and told you, you haven't had an engineer to come and look at it?
No, he's not.
It's just somebody, if I can go up there and tell you, oh, this looks good, so you're gonna take my word for it?
No. He looked at the inside and looked at the foundation of it's the pillars of the concrete are in the ground. The little house that's like a storage house is on blocks. It is stable. It just needs to be repaired. Roof needs to be done, and boards are missing. I mean, it looks ugly, okay? I'm just gonna tell you all that. It looks ugly,
Yeah, I went by there and saw it.
yeah.
So Reggie, don't we have to have an engineer come and look at it to give us that information to say it's structurally sound? I mean,
That
I'm
would be
just,
great if somebody did.
well, I don't think it's, yeah.
Well, this is a garage that we're looking
Yeah, it's a garage, it's not a building.
It is a garage, but there's a little sound house to the side.
Yeah,
There's two buildings.
yeah, Toby, if you could pull the pictures up, there's some more recent pictures that I emailed to Toby, and y'all should be able to see it, he can work on pulling that up. So there's a number of things here. First of all is that, I want to be clear, anytime that any structure, whether it's a home, even whether it's a new home, if it's open and vacant under a certain length of time is considered a dangerous building. The main concern here is life safety, public safety, is that we have a structure that is wide open, and we
Yeah.
have a school 1 block away. That's
Yes.
why even within the city's recommendation, we're recommending that within 30 days that the property is secured. My professional opinion, looking at the structure, it's going to take it's cheaper to rebuild the structure, the small home that she's speaking of, than it is to get it repaired.
Repair it, yeah.
Now, the city can get an engineer to do a engineer assessment of it, but that property, the engineering assessment will be applied as a lien
Yeah,
on the property.
absolutely.
So the city can't supply an engineer free.
Yep.
So again, if she agrees to it, or if he agrees to it, getting an engineer, we can do that. Okay,
Are we able to get our own engineer?
Absolutely.
Okay, we know that.
Absolutely.
Oh,
So
definitely.
I do ask going forward, if the board decides to go forward with allowing them to get an engineer, that we put a tight timeline on that.
Yep, absolutely.
I can look at this one picture that we're seeing right now, and it does look like a solid building. It looks like the roof is rotted and everything else about it, so.
Now, the structure was built with no garage doors, it's open. So
I'm talking
there's
about the
no
house.
thing
We're
there.
looking at a
We're
picture.
talking about that little house.
Oh, the little house, okay.
Yeah.
And it's been boarded up. The front door of the house has been boarded up.
Yeah,
But
we
the
can
bottom
see
line
that.
is that we have a door to put on there, we just need time to get everything done.
Yeah, that's the
What
garage
about
there.
the roof? Did they say anything about the
Now, we
roof?
have a guy that's gonna do the roof on both buildings. And also, we have someone to remove we gonna push that car up in the garage and seal it totally. Somebody's come through, they did the windows first, they came back through and they did the windshield. So-
Are you gonna also put garage doors on there? Because it's still gonna be open, kids
No,
can still go through there.
we're gonna seal it with plywood, ma'am.
Or you're just gonna seal it?
Yeah, we're just gonna seal it totally where no one can go in. Put up no trespassing signs, it's not a dangerous building, it ain't gonna follow nobody. Well, it was gonna follow somebody, we've already had that removed immediately, we got that done.
Well,
And time is money and money is time.
It looks to me like the roof on this could fall in any time.
No, sir, it's not that way.
Well, like I said,
I
we're
had a
looking
guy
at
get up
pictures
there,
of
he
it.
didn't fall through, so I'm glad about that. But no, sir, I know what it looks like, but when somebody actually gets up there and walks it and tell you, hey, we can redo it, so that's what we're looking at, we need time, we just need a little time. We're trying to amend to what you asked us to do, we need time.
When did y'all tear this down, the other part?
Back in July,
In July?
Yes, sir.
Didn't they ever come in front of us then, and we gave you 90 days or something like that?
Yes.
it was 9 days to get the structure demolished.
I know, but this is still part of the structure.
Yes. This is part of it.
The little house is part of it?
Yeah, it's all part of the house.
We looked at those, we did not demolish that because it was it's repairable.
Well, that's up to you. That's not for you to decide,
No,
is it?
we had somebody come in and.
You
look
had,
at
do you have that documentation, the engineering or whatever somebody told you?
I have an engineer he didn't have a certified engineer said that, but I had somebody come and look at it.
Wow.
Because if it wasn't worth keeping, we could've got the guy to demolish the house to do the same thing with that.
How long's it been since anyone lived in there?
In where?
In the
That little house?
Nobody lives there.
No, I said how long?
It's a storage area. Nobody lives there.
No.
Oh, so that little house is not a house, it's a storage shed?
It's storage.
This is hard to look at it here, this
Yes,
picture that
ma'am.
you're giving us.
It's a storage area, which again brings up again, as we know with the zoning laws in the city of Freeport, you can't have a storage shed or a building without a main
Without-
dwelling.
That's what I was gonna
So
say.
again, we still have a violation on keeping
Yeah.
a building on a vacant lot, which is, yeah.
Reggie, what are y'all recommending as
Yeah.
the code enforcement?
Yes, sir.
here.
So our recommendation is to 30 days.
30 days right here.
To secure the structure, remove the vehicle from the property. Again, it poses danger because again, we're within 1 block of a school and all the windows are busted out, including the front window. And so our main concern is the ability of kids, someone going in this open barn, open structure, and something happening. So our recommendation, 30 days to secure permits, to give us a bid, to secure the building, and to remove the vehicle 30 days. And then I'll have a bid within 30 days, which then will give an additional 30 days to get it actually torn down. That's the city's recommendation.
So this should all be taking place within 60
In
days?
60 days, yes, and I will be reporting back.
Okay.
This will repeat on our board presentation each month with updates and new photos and new pictures. So at any time that the property owner doesn't adhere to the order, the city has the ability to immediately rescind and demolish the structure.
Yep.
And again, I just want, them to understand that how serious these orders are that come from the Board of Adjustments.
Yep.
Timelines are given, but it's definitely what you say you're gonna do, you have to do. If not, again, the city can refrain back to and demolish the structure at any time.
One question, Mr. Harris. Now, if the garage is secured and enclosed, and everything's removed from the little bitty house, are you telling me that the garage cannot be on the property?
Yeah, so according to zoning in the city of Freeport, that it does not allow a structure, auxiliary structure without a main dwelling. Now, I would have to, and I will work with you, go back and read and make sure. There may be some possibilities that you may be grandfathered due to there was one there, but that's something that will have to go back before the board, and I would think would come out of that, there will be a tight timeline to get a main dwelling. So this person can't say, I'm going to leave a main, 2 buildings and I'm going to build one day. That doesn't work.
One more thing, that property's already up in the disposition of the Texas Veterans Land Board. And they had already said they will build another dwelling there. He does qualify for that. All the paperwork has been submitted. However, because of the government shutdown, we are backed up on different things. So he has done all the paperwork for that particular property.
Yeah, so,
However, they cannot go forth until the cement has been removed.
absolutely.
There you go.
Okay?
Absolutely,
So
yeah.
that, we got a double thing there.
Yeah.
So that has to be removed. We understand that totally, okay? But there is a disposition to go ahead and put another property there, another home there. We don't know what the timeline is. Okay?
Wow.
So we have, I have worked with the land board numerous times. And what it will require her to do is a letter. There needs to be a letter drafted that comes to the city of Freeport, to the building official, and stating that they're a part of the program. That does not take away the compliance of slab still has to be removed, building has to be torn down. That doesn't take that away. And I do know the Veteran Land Board, they will not spend any money on abatements. It has to be a clean lot. And so we're willing to work with them to get a new structure up for you. But again, to me, those are 2 separate things. First, we've got to get the property cleared because it's actually holding them up also. Because again, the land board is not going to touch it with accessory structures on it, non-compliant property. Because the first thing they want to do is make sure that it's clean and clear of any liens or anything else.
I understood you to say a while ago that you couldn't have a storage building without a property.
That's correct. Under zoning, you can't have a storage building without a main dwelling.
Right, well, she said, if I'm not mistaken, they were gonna move the stuff out of the little house into there for storage. Is that what?
Into the garage area and close it.
Right.
Seal it,
There
totally
again,
seal it.
there again, you're back to no storage.
Right, yeah. And again, there may be some language that, again, that may allow that. That's something that I can bring before the other board, just to verify, since there was a main dwelling at one point. Again, I don't know the history, was there a fire or anything else? I don't know what happened to the structure. But I would think that we're willing to work with them. The problem now is that we've been trying to work with them and not seeing no movement.
It's been a
And so
while.
that's how we got here today.
Yes,
Yeah,
No money, honey, I'm sorry.
well,
yeah,
you know,
Anyway,
yeah.
we understand we need to do. So,
Munchers.
that's great, Mr. Harris, to work with that and get some bids, and, well, we'll get the engineers to come out first.
Yes, ma'am. That final, it's not a Mr. Harris thing. Mr. Harris is willing to work with you, but that final directive will come from the board. And so whatever the board, we've given our recommendation, whatever, again, the board decision is, we will take actions on whatever your recommendation is.
Okay, fantastic. Yep, that's,
Okay.
That's pretty decent, pretty honest. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and close the public hearing. So do I have a recommendation for the property at,
I make the motion we accept Reggie's terms.
Due to
30 days
which-
to secure and remove
the car? Yeah. Did y'all understand that? 30 days to remove the
To secure
secure
the property.
the, help me, what's the word?
Secure the property.
The property, sorry, and remove the car.
Yes, ma'am. It's 30 days to remove, to pull all applicable permits.
Oh, permits,
Uh,
okay.
We get a bid
Okay,
for demolish removal of the slab and the house, and the vehicle must be removed or secured immediately. And then I will go back, push before the board to find out or read and see if there any type of grandfathered clause that will allow them to
Keep
keep
that.
the structure. But I know everything, just a timeline. But again, everything needs to work on a tight timeline.
Okay.
so the bids and everything needs to be submitted within 30 days, and then within 60 days, we'll do the grade and level the lot and all that other good stuff.
That's correct.
Okay? Any more discussion?
I'll second.
Second. Who was first?
Kenny.
Oh, Kenny? Okay. We have a first from Kenny, second from Ms. Sammy. All in favor?
Aye.
Nay? Any nays? Motion passes. Thank you. Now we're on, next one, the public hearing for the discussion and determination on the progress being made at 1702 West Fifth, legal description. Did I miss that one? But I put a check mark on there already.
Well, you might have, but we didn't.
Yeah.
I just like, we're on number 5, I apologize, yeah. Discuss and determination to repair and remove the structure slab on 1221 West 7th. 122 West 7th, description, but that's the one,
That's her.
oh, this is a different one.
Yes, this is a different one.
Oh,
Yeah, they're-
okay,
they're
that's
both,
why I'm confused,
they're
I'm
both on
confused,
properties.
I'm confused.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's the discussion on that one?
Yeah, so the 122 West 7th Street,
Okay.
the legal description, Block 40, Lot 18, W23, Lot 19, E23. So the item summary, the property located at 122 West 7th Street is subject to a prior order issued by the Board of Adjustments requiring the demolition of the structure to grade. While the primary structure has been demolished, the concrete slab and foundation remains on site. Because the order expressively required demolition to grade, the present of the remaining slab continues, is a incomplete compliance. According to the board's order, it has not been fully satisfied, and the property remains in violation until the slab is removed and the site is restored to grade in accordance with the original order. A little background, the property located at 122 7th Street is subject to a prior Board of Adjustments order requiring the structure to be demolished. The primary structure has been demolished, however, the concrete slab and foundation remains on site. Property owner was previously notified and provided adequate time to remove the remaining slab in order to comply fully with the board's order. Despite of this opportunity, the slab has not been removed. As a result of the board's order, remains unsatisfied, and the property continues to be in violation due to incomplete demolition. We're asking for special consideration the subject property is located within the inner corporate limits of the city of Freeport and is therefore subject to all applicable city zoning regulations and adopted ordinances. The property is zoned a multifamily. The surrounding area is developed with multifamily resident uses, including fourplexes, residential structures located on both adjacent properties. The continued presence of the remaining concrete slab following the order demolition is not consistent with a completed demolition to grade and does not meet the city's minimum standards for a compliant and properly maintained lot within the multifamily zoning district. Financial impact is my professional opinion based on site conditions and surrounding land use context that the continued presence of the remaining slab and incomplete demolition has a negative financial impact not only to the city of Freeport, but also on adjacent and nearby properties within the multifamily zoning district. Staff's recommendation, based on the continued non-compliance with prior board order, the city staff recommends that the board reaffirm that the requirement that the property be demolished to grade and establish definite compliance deadlines. Specifically, staff recommends the board order the following. Within 30 days of the board's action, the property owner shall obtain all required bids and secure all necessary permits for the removal of the remaining slab and foundation. Within 60 days, the board's actions, the property owner shall complete removal of the remaining slab and restore the site to grade, leaving the lot in a safe, clean, and properly maintained condition consistent with city ordinances and zoning requirements.
Yep. I agree. Would you like to make a comment?
Let me just say, I've talked to Ms. Harris about that slab.
Who?
I talked to Mr. Harris about the slab.
Okay.
I've been down there and talking to him personally about that. I don't have the money to get the slab removed right now. The dangerous building cost me $5,000 to get it torn down. I immediately got that done in July. I know that I still need to get the slab, I understand that. I just don't have the money to do it right now. I've got bids, but I mean, bids are great, but you gotta pay the people, okay? So I need more time to get my money together to pay the people to remove the slab, to bring me into compliance. I mean, I go through Freeport, I can go through Freeport and I can find several places where they have demolished a house, but the slab is still there.
And
So
we're working
why-
on that also. No, you're not being picked on. I'm sorry, ma'am.
I'm not being picked on, but I mean, they've been given more time than I've
No,
got.
you don't know that.
Yes,
How
I
long
do
have we
know
been?
that.
No, I don't.
I know that.
Oh, you do, okay.
Yeah, I was there 40 years, and I'm telling you right now, there are people that houses were demolished when I came here in 1988, and their slabs are still sitting there. So if we're doing complete demolition, why am I not given enough time to try to get my money together so I can comply? That's all I ask for, more time to comply.
Any comments?
How much time does she think?
How much time do you think you need?
I need 90 days, that's what I need.
90 days?
Yes, I do. I told you, when you gave me 9 days to get the structure torn down, that I would do it. I did that, because it was dangerous, and it could have really hurt somebody, okay? So I am trying to do my best to comply. However, I need time to comply. You cannot get blood out of a turnip, okay?
Yes,
Simply
ma'am.
cannot.
Thank you. Reggie?
Yes.
Please.
Yes, so when I first started here at the city of Freeport back in September, the young lady here was one of the first people I met. And we discussed that within 30 days of me being on the job. And I met with her, we talked about a plan. She did come to me, said that she needed more time. Next month will be my 6-month anniversary. That's a long time, that's 5 months. I have no problem with the board recommendation of working with citizens. I'm all for that. My thing is that we have to move. We have to be some action. I know that the Texas Local Government Code is real specific what it says about extending time. It states there that, 90 days is the deadline. That's why it's spelled out in the Texas Local Government Code where it states that a person has to come before the board with a plan. The board is able to vote and give them time to comply. But it's also real specific that the only way we can extend, you have to meet the original agreement. That's why a lot of these plans of these properties are back coming before the board because I wanted to feel assured that each and every property owner had the opportunity to come before you with a plan of action. That I sleep well at night because that, giving people opportunities to come in compliance. Now, when they don't come in compliance, again, that's on the property owner. That's why the city is wanting to make sure, again, I want to be assured that I came before the board, given the property owner an opportunity to come with a plan of action. It's spelled out here, 30 days again to pull permits to bring us a bid on it, and 60 days again to have the property completely demolished. I will say before the board, I will be back, Lord say the same, to present you guys with an update on the property. If I don't have a bid within 30 days, if there's no permits pulled within 30 days, I will be back before the board again in 30 days with an update.
Okay. Any discussion, any questions, any comments?
Get Manny to do it.
Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing, and we're going to go ahead and take action on 122 West 7th.
Well, I make a motion that we give her 30 days to get the bid and the permit in, but then I would also say that we would give her 90 days to secure her funding for that.
I'll second that.
Y'all want to go with 90 instead of the 60?
Yes, we don't want to create a
Okay.
financial hardship for her. She's
Okay.
trying to work with us, so the 90 days.
I am trying. Thank
I
you,
know.
ma'am.
Okay. Did you get that motion, Sandra?
Yes.
Okay. I can't hear them going like, okay, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes. So do you understand what we're asking of you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, ma'am, appreciate you.
90 days to get the concrete demolished.
Yeah, but you need to get your bids and all that.
I will get new bids. I had some.
Permits.
I will get some more.
Okay, make sure you get them within 30 days. Thank you, ma'am. Okay, now I'm on the next item, 6. Discussion and determination on the progress being made on 1702 West 5th. Legal description, Freeport Block 175, Lot 14, property ID 210617. Okay, discussion. 6.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Again, the property 1702, this is one of the properties that I was really hoping that the family of the property owners was present. The last time I presented this property before the board, the two sisters, if I recall, were here. And again, they stated that they did not have the funds and they needed a lot of time to be able to try to do something with the property. The item summary, the property located at 1702 West 5th Street is subject to a prior order issued by the Board of Adjustments requiring the demolition of the structure to grade. The structure sustained damage during burial. The roof on this structure is collapsed. On the structure is over 50% in damage. According to the board's order, has not been fully satisfied, and the property remains in violation until the structure is demolished and removed, and the site is restored to grade in accordance to the order. Again, the background here is that the property, to my understanding, was received damage from from Beryl. The property owner was previously notified and provided adequate time to remove the remaining slab and accessory structures in order to comply with the boards, despite the opportunity of the slab accessory structures have not been removed. So on this property here, it's a duplex. So there's two structures that are mended together. I went out today and looked at it it has a concrete footer around the whole exterior of the property. There is massive termite damage on this structure. It's unfortunately, it's gone. I looked at it from every angle to try to see, once I got down and got underneath, like I could see underneath the home, the support walls are deteriorated and gone from termite damage and rotten wood. Looking at the main beams going through the home, they're gone. And again, one side of the unit is already starting to demolish over. And what they've done is they've went and put some tarp over it to try to slow down, I guess, the rain and everything else that's going into the home. Special consideration, the property is located within the incorporated limits of the city of Freeport and is therefore subject to all applicable zoning and regulations and adopted ordinances. The property is zoned in R2. The surrounding area is developed with residential uses, including residential structures located adjacent to it. The continued presence of the remaining building and the concrete slabs, it's got the big concrete porches on the front. It's still within, again, the R2 zone. Again, I was hoping that there would be some representation here for this property. Based on staff recommendation, based on continued non-compliance with prior board order, the staff recommends that the board reaffirm the requirement that the property be demolished to grade and removal of accessory buildings and structures. The established definitive compliance deadlines. Specifically, staff recommends that the board order will follow 30 days of the board's action to property. Owner shall obtain all required bids, secure all necessary permits, and remove the remains of the slab. 60 days, the property owner shall complete removal of the remaining slabs, restore the site to grade, leaving the lot safe, clean, and properly maintained conditions consisting of city ordinances and zoning. Again, the party that was here before, they were real clear that they did not have the funds to be able to to get the home demolished. I spoke with them after the meeting. They have a vision of restoring the property. After me going today and taking a very, very thorough look of the property, there's no saving it. There's no saving it. I will ask the board to consider giving the city 30 days to at least reach back out to these parties, the ones who have interest in the property, and try to get them to do their own demolish. If they don't have the funds, then we recommend that I can come back before the board asking for an immediate demolish.
I think you should immediately demolish it anyway.
Okay, yeah, it looks pretty bad.
Yeah, the property has been around for a while,
Yes.
and it's one
Dealing
block
with
from
it.
a school again. So yes, whatever the board recommends, that's what we will abide by, of course.
How long has it been since anybody lived there?
Oh, gosh. Well, again, I know the 5 months I've been here, and to my understanding, it's been on Inspector Patty's, she's worked it a while.
Yeah, she has.
This is one that came before the board a number of times.
It's been in front of us several times.
Yes, sir.
Already.
Yes, sir.
I don't think we can just keep stretching it out now.
Yeah, it's not gonna get any better. They don't have the money now.
Yeah.
They're not gonna fix that. I mean, we can all tell the termite damage on the bottom of this house.
Yes, sir.
And if you don't have that.
It's
you can't
gone.
fix it.
Yes, sir. It is gone.
And they've been patching on it for a while.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, sir. And I tried to explain to the two young ladies that, a lot of people feel that, the city's going to take their property, and I try to get them to understand and educate them. The city's going to place liens on it, but we're not taking your property. Again, you have an opportunity to make payments on, if you don't have all the money at one time. Of course, I do know that it occurs interest. I don't know what that interest rate is, but at least we're bringing the property, we're ridding of the dilapidated structure that's there.
Any more comments, any more discussion? So I'm going to go ahead and close the public hearing. What action do we want to take? Do I hear a motion?
I want the city to demolish it myself.
We have a motion to have it demolished immediately.
I'll second.
Second by Tom. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion passes.
What kind of time?
Ha. I like this, I like this
City will
one.
do it, so, he'll get bids right
Do I
away.
have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion that we adjourn.
Okay, I have a second.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Nay? Nope. Motion passes. Thank you.
Reggie, could you figure out a time where we would have a meeting once a month? Or close, sometimes we don't ever know when the meeting's gonna be until we see it in the paper that.
That's my goal, absolutely.
Thank you, Miss Margaret. Oh, you're more than thank you.